guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full drugstore makeup tutorial. I'm using all drugstore and affordable products. The only thing I did do off camera already are my eyebrows, just because it does take longer to do and I didn't feel like, you know, you guys needed to see me do my eyebrows for like 10 minutes. And plus I'm still trying to figure out like my favorite shade and stuff, so I've been playing around with different products and stuff, so I didn't really feel like including that in the video. If you guys want a full tutorial on my eyebrows by themselves, just let me know and I will definitely do that for you guys. But I am so sorry that I've been gone for like a few weeks. I've just been crazy busy. I recently graduated from esthetician school, so I was, you know, busy finishing up classes and stuff like that, so it was just hard for me to film. I was like, you know, at school every day, so it was kind of hard, but I'm finally done school, so I'm here able to film now, and I figured I would go ahead and do like this little drugstore tutorial because I love watching these kind of videos. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people on YouTube use a lot of really expensive items and stuff like that, and I feel like a lot of people that are out there watching videos don't really always have the money to go out and buy a $100 primer or, you know, a $50 eyeshadow palette. So I do have some alternatives here, and I have a lot of drugstore makeup that I love personally. I think it's quick and easy and you can go and grab it. You know, it's not like you have to go to Sephora and you're not, you know, worried about spending a lot of money, although the drugstore has been a little crazy with prices recently and I'm like, you need to calm down. But other than that, I have been really enjoying some of these drugstore products, and I do have some new ones. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I do have some new Wet n Wild stuff that I actually picked up today because I had to go to the drugstore anyway, and they had some new stuff out on a new display, and I got really excited, and I was like, I want to film, so it kind of inspired me to film. So we are going to be trying out like a new foundation, a concealer, a powder, and a highlighter, and I do have a new mascara that I'm going to be trying. So yeah, I already moisturized my face and everything like that with my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. Been loving this stuff. It's amazing. My skin just feels so good. Like, I don't know, and it smells amazing. I'm like obsessed with it. So yeah, and I also just, you know, did my eyebrows like I said already. The only thing that isn't really drugstore on my makeup brushes, but a lot of them are Morphe and like eBay brushes and just like some random ones. Like, I just have a ton of different brushes here, but they're all like on the cheaper side. I don't buy really expensive brushes. Like, the most expensive are the ones that are from Morphe. So but I will try and link the brushes that I use down below, because I won't remember like the names of them off the top of my head, but I will link everything down below. But I figured I would make this like a talk through kind of video, so I'm gonna try my best and talk you guys through it, and, you know, give you my like honest like first impressions of, you know, the foundation and stuff that I want to try. So I think that's about it. I feel like I've definitely caught you guys up a little bit, but I feel like this should be a fun video, and I don't have anything planned. I'm just gonna kind of go with what I'm going with, I guess. I don't have like a look in mind or anything. I'm just going to kind of play around and see what I come up with. So if you guys want to see a full drugstore tutorial, then go ahead and keep on watching. Also, don't mind the fact that my hair looks like it's 100 different colors. I need to touch up my color really bad, and it's picking up weird on camera. I don't know why. I think it's my lighting. I need to get new lighting really bad, but it is like a dark gunmetal gray now, but the camera kind of picks it up weird. So yeah, and my hair color is like faded, so it's looking a little dingy right now, and I'm pretty sure 95% of it is dry shampoo anyway, so no judgment there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rolling. Okay, so like I said, I already did moisturize my face, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with some primer. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin. I love this primer. As you can see, I have definitely used a lot of it. I think it's a great alternative to, like, you know, the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I've been loving this primer, honestly, for like since it came out, so I am a huge fan of it. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, especially on my problem areas. I have like really bad pores right now. I don't know what's going on with my skin, but like it's just been not doing good recently. I think it's from the stress and stuff, but yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of talk you guys through what I'm doing. I haven't done a video like this in so long and I feel so weird, but a little of this goes a very long way, so you don't need a lot of it. But yeah, so I'm just getting that all in my skin. And I really hope my camera doesn't die on me because I did charge the sucker and I really hope it doesn't try to play me. I do need to get a backup battery really badly because sometimes I'll be filming and it'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm shutting off now, bye. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm going to let this primer sit into my skin, and I think I'm going to focus on my eyes now for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this NYX eyeshadow base, and it just looks like this. I believe it's around like $4 or $5, and this is in just the color white, and I've used the crap out of it. I've had this for a really long time, actually. It's just a really good base. It's like an alternative to like, you know, like MAC Soft Ochre or something like that. It's kind of like the same idea, but you definitely need to set it with an eyeshadow afterwards, just because, I don't know, like it just kind of will crease, so I always set it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in and just prime my lids and also kind of shape my brows with it. I didn't really shape my eyebrows like with concealer or anything, because I think they turned out pretty okay. Also, if you guys want to see like a full in-depth tutorial on those, let me know, because I've been using like all sorts of different products on them, and I still haven't found like my holy grail like color or anything like that. Especially it's hard with like gray hair, I feel like, because like there's really nothing out there. Right now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Ash Brown, I think. And that looks really good, but the powder I use is like this eyeshadow from the Lorac 2 palette, and I can't find anything similar to it, so I think I'm going to just end up buying like the Ash Brown like duo shadow from ABH and seeing if that like fits my needs, because I'm like almost out of my eyeshadow in the palette, so yeah. Now this stuff doesn't look very pigmented like when you put it on, but when you set it with like an eyeshadow or something, it's like amazing. So I usually go in and I'll set it with like a stark white shadow. So I'm actually going to be using, I don't really have a lot of drugstore palettes because honestly I don't feel like they're very consistent and the formulas aren't that great in a lot of them. So I'm going to be using the Carly Bible palette. This is like super cheap. You can get it on bhcosmetics.com, or Ulta sells them, and I think they're like around $14, if that. And you can use like coupons and stuff. So I see them in Ulta all the time, and it's definitely like one of my favorites. So if you don't have this palette, you definitely need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this shade here. It's like this like bone color. I'm just going to set that so it doesn't move. And that way we have a nice, you know, matte base. We can do whatever we want. But this is seriously one of my favorite palettes. Like I've hit pan on like 2 shadows, and I'm like, okay, I need to get a new one. I got this like one Christmas, like not last, I think it might have been last Christmas actually, and it's one of my favorite palettes, honestly. I think it's like the best palette that's like, you know, in the drugstore right now, like in Ulta or whatever. Like it's a very cheap alternative, because I feel like, you know, the Maybelline ones, like, and like, I don't know, L'Oreal, like their shadows are okay, but like, I don't know, like I wouldn't reach for it every day. Like I'm not gonna spend like, you know, 20 bucks on a Maybelline palette that has like no pigment. Like, I don't know, that's just how I am. But again, like this is on the drugstore side of Ulta, so I highly recommend it. It's a very good palette. It's got such beautiful shades in it, and I feel like it could suit so many different skin tones. So yeah, I love this palette so much, and it's just so versatile, and it's Carly Bible. Like, come on, you can't not love it. Okay, so now that that's all set and we kind of have a base, I think I'm just going to go in with a transition color. And I'm going to use this color from the palette. It's like this, I don't know, it's showing up kind of light on camera, but it's just like a nice transition color. It's more of like a tannish beige color, kind of taupey, I don't know. But that's the color I'm going to use, and I'm just going to use that for a transition shade, if I can find a clean brush. Alright, I think this one's good. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pack this in my transition, or in my crease, whatever, same thing. I feel like this brush has stuff on it. No. Don't play me. Don't play me. So I am using a Morphe R38 for this. And I think it's clean, hopefully. Yeah, it's clean. I need to wash my brushes so bad. And I feel like I just washed them not that long ago. but they'd be getting dirty. So I'm just packing this on, windshield wiper movements, like all up on my crease. I'm not really being like precise about it either. I'm just kind of going in. I think I'm gonna get a ring light because I've been using these other ones that I kind of like DIY'd myself with like natural lighting, and like they're like natural light bulbs or whatever, so that they come off more cool toned, because you don't really want to use like a warm light per se. So these are more like, I guess, like a natural light. And then I put them in these things from like Home Depot, and they just sit, like one's sitting on my bed, and then I have one like clipped onto my closet because my room is super small. So, you know, you gotta work with what you got. But it worked out really good. You know, I like the lighting, but it's just very inconsistent, and I feel like now that, like, if I'm gonna be, you know, doing YouTube and getting more into it and wanting to be more professional, I definitely want more or better lighting. And it's hard for me to use like natural lighting from like the window, because the way our room is set up, like it just wouldn't work out. So I have to kind of work with like all artificial lighting, which sucks. But eventually when I move out and we get an apartment, I want to get like a beauty room that has like a beautiful window and I can just set up right in front of it. There's like this really pretty, as you can see I hit pan on it. I don't think any of these have colors. No, they don't. It's like this plummy berry shade. It's really pretty, and this is like a lighter version of it. So I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between these two and put them in my crease. So this is a Sedona lace brush. It's an EB15, but it's just like a crease brush. You can use like anything, but this I like need to clean my brushes so badly, so I'm just using this guy for now. And I'm just packing that on and tapping out the fallout. So now I'm just gonna go in my crease and just deepen that. And I'm kind of like using this on a slant, if you guys can see. It just helps me get more in the crease better. Okay, so I knew my camera was going to try and play me at some point in this whole thing. So basically, I don't know what happened, but it just stopped recording. So basically what I did was I took the shade in the BH Cosmetics palette. I feel so bad, but I don't want to go back and redo it. So I took this shade, no, not that shade, this shade here, and I put that all in my crease, and I just blended the crap out of it. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what it looks like. It's like a very like dark plummy shade with a little bit of like a burgundy. And then I went in and just dusted this lightly over top, like just like to blend it out some. And then I took this shade here, which is actually a highlighter shade, and it's just really pretty, and it looks like that, and it's just more like a pinky undertone, and I put that all over the lid, and that's literally all I did. So I'm sorry I cut out, but I'm gonna go back in and touch up anyway, so you guys will get the gist of what I did anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it on this brush here, the BH Studio Pro that I have. This is just a regular blending brush, honestly. You don't need this brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up that purple shade. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that lighter shade here, which is basically this but lighter, kind of. And I'm going to take that on this Real Techniques brush. I'm going to go ahead and just go in with the first brush that I think I showed you guys, which is the Morphe R38. I feel like this tutorial is like all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm going to go in with that lighter shade like I said. And I'm just gonna dust that, kind of flick it. Like I like to do this. Like I feel like, I don't know, it just does what I want it to, and then I just bring it. And don't worry, we're gonna clean up everything, like all this messy shit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a flat shader brush. This one's from Vanity. I'm going to link these brushes down below, because if you're looking for great Sigma dupes, They sell these on eBay, and it comes in a book of brushes, like literally like the same as Sigma, except for they're called Vanity, and it's 30 bucks for like a ton of these brushes, and I've literally had them for like 3 years now, and they're like the best brushes ever, and especially for the price, you can't beat it. So I will link them down below, because they're really good. Like, I actually like them better than, like, not all of them, but I love Morphe. I highly recommend Morphe brushes. And I really recommend these as well. BH, I'm kind of like, eh. There's some brushes that I like from BH, but I don't know. It's like a hit or miss. So I just dusted this like highlight shade, like I said, on my lid, just to give me some sheen, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a different like thing now. So I'm gonna be taking this NYX Ultra Pearl Mania, and it's in like this white shade. I don't even think it has a name, honestly. It's just an ultra pearl shade, and it's really pretty. It's really beautiful. It's just like white, pretty much. And I think they're like $2, and it's pretty much like just a pigment. I've literally had it forever because you don't need that much, like, and the bottle is like still full. So I'm gonna take it on actually a different brush. I'm gonna take it on this little brush here. This is another BH Studio brush. It's just like a I don't know, like inner corner like packer brush thing. I don't know, I suck at explaining things. So I'm just gonna take that, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. Like, look at that, it's so beautiful. And I'm gonna dust it on the lid as well. And you really don't need much because it's so damn pigmented. And don't worry, it's gonna be messy at first because it is like a pigment, but we're gonna go back and touch everything up. And I have my monitor here, and I'm watching if my camera tries to play me again, because I ain't messing around. So I'm going to go back in and use this dark shade again, this purpley shade, and just go back and deepen up my crease again, since the pigment kind of took over. And I'm just strictly staying in my crease this time. Okay, so I'm going to be using this new foundation from Wet n Wild, and I'm pretty sure it's, you know, I'm pretty sure it's my shade because it's the lightest one they had, and it's in Nude Ivory. It's like the lightest one. And this is their Photo Focus foundation. I've never tried it before. I'm very excited to try it. I really like the bottle, so I'm just going to kind of go ahead and dot this on my face. Now, I randomly just ran into it when I was at my Walgreens, and they had it, luckily, because I did see that they were coming out with it, and I was like, oh, gotta get it. And they also had like new concealer and stuff, which I will be testing as well. But yeah, I don't know, I've never tried this. I did use their other foundation that they have. It's like the coverall one. It's okay, but it's, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. Alright, so it looks like I put a lot on, but it's actually just how it applies. And I'm going to go ahead and not use a beauty blender because they are $20. I'm going to use my little Real Techniques guy. And I'm just going to blend this in. So I think I'm going to just add like a little bit more right here because I do always have redness in my cheeks. You guys probably can tell I always have redness in my face. It's looking very good on camera, which is good. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with their new concealer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the concealer. I don't know if I like this. kind of smells like paint. The foundation didn't smell. No, this is like really dry. No, not feeling it. No, I don't like this at all. It like dried instantly as I put it on my skin, and it smelled like paint. I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it. I don't like the way it hit my skin at all. Like, it had good coverage, but I don't know, like I could just tell it was like very cakey feeling, and I don't like that. The foundation though is nice so far, but I'm gonna just go ahead and use my Fit Me concealer from Maybelline, which is like my go-to. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this is NYC translucent powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and bake under my eyes. Now, the only thing I don't like about the foundation is that it's very, like, it feels tacky. Like, I don't know, like, it just, like, you can kind of feel it on your skin. Like, now that it's been sitting for a while, like, I was like, okay, well, let me give it, like, a few minutes, you know, just sink in or whatever. And it still feels kind of cakey. So, I don't know. Not sure. But I do like the finish. Like, it doesn't look cakey at all. It just feels tacky. So, even though that the concealer was a bust, I really do think I like the foundation. I think I have to try it out a couple more times and maybe do like a whole first impression video. I would love to do that. But just so you guys know, I use the NYC Smooth Skin translucent powder. I think you can get this for like $2 or something. It's bomb.com. Okay, so I'm just going to take this big powder brush from Real Techniques and just... For eyeliner, I always use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It's the bomb. I love this eyeliner. Maybe I'll zoom you guys in a little bit just so you guys can see. I just usually line it first to get a base, and then I go from the corner of my eye and I kind of just go straight out. So I'm basically just doing the same thing as I did on the other eye. I just lined the top of it. I'm going to try my best to show you, like, but it's so hard. Like, you have no idea how hard it is to do eyeliner on camera. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. This is the Physicians Formula. I use this all the time. It's literally the same thing as the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, except I like this better because it doesn't dry out. So I just shake it up and then I just do my like inner corners pretty much. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on some mascara. Now I'm going to be trying out the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I've heard really good things about it. So the brush looks like this. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell because my autofocus should focus on it, but I don't know. It's cool. Let's try it. My lashes are like non-existent, guys. I swear. But there's hope because we have falsies. But I do like it. I do like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some falsies off camera because it was pointless for me to show you guys. You guys have seen me do it a ton of times. But I'm gonna be using these Eyelure I don't even know what they're called. Extravagant lashes. and I love these. I got them on sale and I've used like all of them, but I'm going to use these because they're really pretty and they're pretty dramatic as well. I really like these lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on and I will be right back. Alright, sorry guys, my camera ended up dying. I had to charge the battery for a few minutes so I could get back on here. But in the meantime, I just added my inner corner eyeliner, which I can't do on camera anyway because I have to get super close to the mirror. But it's really easy. I just take my like pen liner, which is from Physicians Formula, and I just like draw my inner corner. I will definitely try and do a tutorial one day on it, but it's just too hard to do and it takes me a while. And then all I did was add some gel liner in my waterline and smoked it out with a pencil brush, and then went in with the purpley shade in here and I just smoked it out. That's all I did, and then I just added mascara and my lashes like I said I was going to do, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I also did add a little bit of this powder. This is new. I just added it a little bit under my eyes. This is the new Wet n Wild pressed powder from the Photo Focus line or whatever. Like I said, I wasn't crazy about, I don't know what just fell out. Oh cool, the compact broke. Well, A+ for the packaging, not really. The screw in the top of it just broke. That's cool. So the packaging's not that great, but I do really like the powder. It really sets your foundation and it's like really like blurring. I don't know. I really like the powder. Not really happy that it just broke though. But it's a really good powder. I'm really happy with it. I love the foundation so far. The concealer was a no-no, but the foundation and this powder are bomb.com. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish up. I'm actually going to be taking this NYX blush in taupe just to contour real quick. And I'm just going to use it on a little Real Techniques brush. It's actually the contour brush, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that, tap it out. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a bigger brush though just to get the job done. I'm going to be taking this Morphe E58, and it's like a slanted like big contour brush and I love it. It's like I need to get like 10 of these. I really love it so much. But I just love that it does it like for you and it's just so beautiful. And I don't even have to go in and do anything. But I am going to go in with a little bit of a warmer color. I'm going to be taking the NYX contour palette, and I have this thing on it because it's from my freelance kit, but I'm using it on myself right now because I'm going to get a different one for my kit. So I'm going to take just this little stippling brush, and this is from Real Techniques as well, and I'm going to take this shade here. It doesn't have a name, but it's like a cooler tone, and I'm just going to take that and just run it over top. It's really pretty. Okay, so I think that's it for the contour, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose just a little bit. I'm going to take, I'm going to just take this brush here. It's just a BH Studio Pro. It's just like a flat shader kind of, like it's more like pinched of a shader brush. And I'm going to go in with my NYX taupe again and just contour my nose like the tiniest bit, because why not? So I'm just going to go ahead and I just go like this and do like little circle motions, and I literally put like no pressure at all. So then I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that stippling brush, and I'm just going to wipe some of the excess product off of my hand and just kind of go like that, just to make sure it's not like harsh or anything. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with some highlight, and for this I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. You can't even see it anymore because I've used it so much, and it's in Golden Lights. I literally love this highlighter. It's so good. It's like the best from the drugstore, and it's only like $6, and if you haven't tried it, you need to try it. I love all the Revolution Makeup Revolution highlighters. They're great. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy on my cheeks, and for this I'm going to be taking my Morphe M509. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this NYX Roll-On Shimmer, and I'm going to put it on my like fingertip. And I'm just going to put it right here. Like, I'm actually going to take the whole thing and just go like this. And put glitter all up underneath my inner corner. And it looks so pretty. I love this. Like, it's my favorite thing to do. If you see me, like, with glitter, this is what it is. It's like the best. It's the NYX Roll-On Shimmer. So bomb. Looks so good. Love it. So for lips, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Honeymoon. I have not used this yet, and I'm really excited to, because I was looking for more of like a cool tone brown. So hopefully I like it. Okay, so now that my lipstick is on, I am in full force loving this look. I think it turned out really good. And I think we are done. I think we're done. And again, this is the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Honeymoon. I really like the color. It's like a nice cool tone brown. And I really like it. I'm really obsessed with this. I really like how it turned out. Let me know if you guys recreate it and if you guys like this look. If you guys like this like drugstore type of vibe video. I really enjoyed doing this. I had a lot of fun just using drugstore products because, you know, drugstore products are awesome, especially, you know, when a lot of people out there can't afford all this high-end stuff. So there are definitely great alternatives, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I would definitely go out and wear this like a normal day. I actually use pretty much 90% of these products on the daily anyway, besides like, you know, the foundation stuff, because I just did try that out, and my eyebrows of course. But I mean, I am like obsessed with this look. I think it turned out really great. I highly recommend everything I used. The only thing that sucked was the concealer from Wet n Wild. Not happy about that. As soon as that shit touched my face, I was like, nope, nope. Was not happy about that. I could just tell it was really drying. So I was not happy about that. But with this foundation, girl, I'm loving it. I really do like it. It's been on my face for a while now. Matches great. My foundation and everything, just like all the powder applied perfectly. I'm really happy with it. I think it's a great foundation. It's $5. Definitely give it a try if you're looking for a new one. So yeah, I think all that we need to do here is set our face. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild setting spray. Now that we are drenched, I think this look is complete. I am extremely happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys really like it. Let me know if you guys recreate it. I don't know, I just really like how it turned out. I love the eyeshadow. I think that if you're on a budget and you're looking for a great palette, I definitely recommend this. I've had it for probably over a year now, or at least like a year now. I've had it since last Christmas, and as you can see, I've hit pan on like 3 things. You get highlighters, you get eyeshadows. It's just amazing, and it's a beautiful everyday palette, and I use it all the time, even when I'm not, you know, filming this kind of video. I just use it all the time. And again, if you haven't checked out the Makeup Revolution highlighters, definitely do so. But everything else I really did enjoy except for that concealer. That concealer was a no-no. But yeah, so if you guys want to see another video like this, let me know. Let me know some more suggestions in the comments. More videos of what you would like to see. I definitely plan on doing a New Year's Eve look. Hopefully if I can get that up. And then I would love to do a what I got for Christmas, and then maybe like a Best of Beauty 2016. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, because I am back full force and I'm ready to make some more videos for you guys. But other than that, I think that I am done talking. I hope you guys have a great New Year, and I hope you guys had a great Christmas or whatever it is that you celebrate. I'm looking forward to the New Year with you guys. Again, thank you guys so much for almost to 1,000 subscribers. I can't wait. I hope my channel, you know, decides to grow. I just love doing this. It's so much fun, and I would love for this to be my job. Like, I would just die if this could be my job. So if you guys, you know, I can't even say it. Like, it's crazy to me that, you know, almost 3 years ago I was sitting here and literally talking to 7 subscribers, and now I have like almost 1,000. It's crazy to me, and I know it's not a lot, like technically in the YouTube world, but it is a lot to me, and I love every single one of you guys, and thank you guys for your endless support and, you know, commenting on my videos and, you know, interacting with me. I love all of you, and I don't think I have anything else to say except I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!